Regarding the topic of getting older, I think it's very interesting because I believe there's two reasons for this. First, I think a lot of it has to do with our fears about what people may think about us. Let's say I went about feeling like I'm behind in life, right? And I'm wondering, what will people think if I'm 35 years old and I don't have all these materialistic things going on yet, like a wife, a sick car, and a house, for example? I think to solve this problem, we have to ask ourselves, what defines success? Is it how much money we have? Is it how cool looking our car is? Is it where we live? Is it our relationship status? Is it our career? What defines success? And how should we live our lives? Well, in the final episode of Chowder, to solve this dilemma, Chowder got creative. In this episode, there is a lot of pressure on him to grow up and to impress, but instead, Chowder decided to use expression over impression. And the second reason we fear getting older is because we fear death. It's the elephant in the room. If you don't believe in a God, despite an astonishing amount of evidence to support his existence, if you live in denial, then of course the idea of death is terrifying. And for believers, who are we trying to please? Because if our main goal in life is to please people, not only will we never be happy, but life will have little meaning. I'm not a perfect person, but for me personally, instead of worrying about how can I please people, I ask myself, how can I please God? What could I do today that could bring light into the world? What could I do today that could help at least one person? Not a whole group of people, but just one person. That mindset helps alleviate my anxieties regarding aging. When I stop thinking about the future so much and I focus on how can I please Jesus in the here and now, what would he do if he was in my shoes? That takes the pressure off of me a little bit. It's like Muhammad Ali said, God is watching me. God don't praise me because I have 300,000 subscribers. God don't give nothing about my subscriber count. God don't care about my materialistic possessions. It's all his. He wants to know, how do we treat each other? How do we help each other? Helping and loving others is just one way of showing we have faith in Jesus, the one and only who can save us from death and the fear of death.